What kind of makeup shopper are you? Are you the kind that be doing the absolute most? Like, what is the newest product out? Like, you need the highest quality, highest brand possible. You go in with a beat face. You talk about the newest and latest and trendiest things. Or you go in with your super spidey lenses and your natural and your clear gloss and your glowy dewy look and you're checking for all of the ingredients. Or are you that makeup shopper that's like, girl, just give me something cheap. Homie, just give me something cheap. Homegirl, just give me something cheap. Okay? Okay. I might be that one.
This is very stylish. In a vegan kind of world, I'm so proud of my curls. Very stylish. I hope you can vibe with me.
Today is Teachable Tuesday. I'm going to break down a beauty or style topic and I'm going to put it in forms that you can understand because I'm a teacher and I like to educate the masses and the students. And today's topic, today's focus of this video is what's the difference between vegan, cruelty-free, and green and organic makeup. I'm going to break down the differences between all three of them, and then I'm going to tell you the brands that you should, that are vegan, cruelty-free, and green and organic. Okay? Cruelty-free makeup is a makeup that doesn't test on animals. It might still have animal-derived ingredients, but it doesn't test on animals. Cruelty-free. If something is vegan, that means it has no animal-derived products inside of the ingredients or inside of the product. But not all vegan products are cruelty. All cruelty-free products are vegan and not all vegan products are cruelty-free. Ain't that something? And green and organic makeup is makeup that doesn't have any harsh chemicals in it like dimethicone, synthetics, parabens, dyes, triclosan, formaldehyde. All of those things are not in the products. So my cruelty-free story goes a little bit something like this. My vegan and cruelty-free and mostly organic story goes like this. In 2007, I became a vegan. I've said this in many of my videos. I'll leave one up here. But there's many, 2007, almost 11 years ago, I became vegan and I was basically dietary vegan. And then around 2015, I was like, you know what? I should like follow through on everything. No leather, no wool, none of that. And also too, what I put on my face. So as of 2015, 16, I was a vegan and cruelty-free makeup enthusiast. Okay. And so that's the reason why I decided to, switch on over because I was already vegan in my dietary lifestyle. So it didn't make sense if I was wearing leather and wearing wool and also putting on lipstick with beeswax in it and carmine and all that other stuff. So that's my story and that's why. And also too, I was looking up that they put more things. Well, that's another part. Never mind. All right. So here's some ingredients that you should look out for if you are trying to be vegan and cruelty-free with your makeup purchases. Okay? Purchases. First of all, lanolin. Lanolin is the oil from a sheep's wool. So a lot of times they put that in as an emollient inside of foundations, and that means basically moisturization. There's also beeswax, which basically is wax from bees that's usually used in like creamier things like lipstick or mascara. Gelatin is animal bones. Okay, you have that. You also have carmine, which is beetles, like ground up into a powder. And also, too, I'm trying to see, and tallow. Tallow also uses fat from animals that's also put inside soaps and things like that. For organic ingredients, okay, I'm going to be looking at this list because I don't want to miss out on anything because I'm still learning them myself. But dimethicone, fragrance, synthetic dye, which is FD and C ingredients. Parabens, which are usually preservatives that keep the makeup lasting longer. phthalates, which makes plastics more flexible, triclosan, formaldehyde, sulfates, petroleum, and mineral oil. All of these are cancer-causing ingredients, and that's why people stay away from them in their organic makeup. So a lot of times, if it doesn't have all of those things in it, it's considered organic and green or natural. But not all natural products are vegan and cruelty-free, so you just have to read all the ingredients. It's a lot of information, but it's worth it if you're trying to live that lifestyle fully. Brands that I frequent that are vegan and cruelty-free that you can get at the drugstore, Wet n Wild, Elf. I love Black Opal. I love Black Radiance, but not all of their products are vegan. But they definitely are cruelty-free, but not all of their products are vegan. So you just have to check that. If you're trying to look for things that are accessible and affordable, you can find Black Radiance in drugstores all across the country. And in Jamaica, Queens, and all of that places, they have the colors that you want because that's a Black section of Queens. Also, too, I love, let's see, Wet n Wild, Elf, Milani, Pixie. You can also go to Iman Cosmetics, and they have a lot of vegan products, but they're definitely cruelty free. But they do have some beeswax in their lipsticks and things like that. So that's drugstore. Indie brands that I love. Indie brands that I love that are vegan and cruelty free. Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. Actually, I don't even know them like that, but I do, I've heard of their products and, you know, that stuff. Vegan also as well. You have Colored Rain. You have Juvia's Place Cosmetics. You have so many vegan and cruelty-free brands that cater to women of color, which I tend to go towards because what's the point if you don't got my color? What's the point? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's talk about the high-end. The high-end brands are usually that you can get at Ulta or Sephora is Urban Decay, NARS, Anastasia Beverly Hills. Stila now is vegan and cruelty-free. It wasn't, but NARS was vegan and cruelty-free, but now they test on animals, which is weird. But so somebody tagged me on NARS and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because they went back to testing on animals. So no and no. It is warm in here, so my makeup is like, nope. So love y'all, but you know, you might feel a little bit of sweat up in her. Anyway, those are the high-end ones. There's more. There's like a whole list, and what I'll do is I'll tag all the lists and you can check them out. I had to do it myself. I went on Pinterest and I found things, and there's like a whole infographic on what things are vegan, cruelty-free, and also organic that you can find in drugstores, indie brands online, and then also in Sephora or Ulta. So, green products you can find in the drugstore. Okay, but for real, there's not many. We just discovered, well, I didn't just discover, well, I kind of wasn't checking for Physicians Formula, which is also vegan and cruelty-free, mostly vegan, but it's definitely cruelty-free. So Physicians Formula also has like organic makeup and mascara, no parabens, phthalates, all that stuff. You can find out their story later, whatever. They've been around for like 80 years. And so that's pretty much the only one I know that's in drugstores like CVS, Rite Aid. But if you want to go to Whole Foods, there's also Pacifica, Mineral Fusion, Dr. Hauska, there's another one at Whole Foods, but I forgot. Anyway, I usually use Pacifica because that's 100% vegan and cruelty-free and natural makeup. So for the most part, it does not contain all of the harsh ingredients as something like, you know, a Wet n Wild might. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. But yeah, so you got Pacifica, all those things. Most of the time there's a place called Credo Beauty, and you can find all the clean, so-called clean, that's an elitist statement to me, but green and organic makeup you can find at Credo. You're going to spend more money if it's organic and green, so just be mindful of that, and just know that it's not always accessible to somebody who might have maybe $15 to $20 for foundation. You know, most of their foundations are $45, $50, $60 and higher. And so oftentimes I'm having to trying to cut corners. And so I do a e.l.f. I do a Colored Rain, but I do love Plain Jane Cosmetics. I do love Laws of Nature Cosmetics. I do love Black Minerals. I do love Minted Cosmetics, which has no harsh ingredients at all. So those are all Black-owned women makeup brands that are also indie, that are also no harsh ingredients, that are also vegan and cruelty-free. Not all of Plain Jane's, like I don't think all of it's 100% vegan, but you just got to check and see the ingredients. But there's a lot of products that are vegan and cruelty-free on all four of those brands that I've named. I'm choosing to be more eco-friendly and sustainable, and so that means that I'm choosing to do more organic and natural makeup. But again, I'm not 100%. And just like you know, in my body, sometimes I crave chips and French fries or whatever, I have them. And so just like with my makeup bag, you know, I'm not going to throw out all the things that I have, but I will start buying things that are more geared towards sustaining the environment and easy to recreate over and over again, eco-friendly makeup. So that's what I want to do. And also, too, I tend to lean towards the dry and sensitive skin. So therefore, having that kind of makeup that doesn't have harsh ingredients in it is not necessarily going to break me out. So those are the reasons why I am trying to transition to mostly organic and green makeup. However, if I see something that I want, and I also know that it's like right down the middle, like no parabens or no phthalates, but it might have other things inside of it, I try to do the best I can to be on the healthier side of choosing makeup. No one's perfect. There's no perfect remedy for getting rid of every single chemical in your life. However, if you put a mindset like, I'm going to try to do the best I can to be healthy all across the board, your paradigm is going to shift. Your thought process is going to be different, and you're going to say, oh yeah, this broke me out last time. And if you start listening to your body's actually giving you signals on what to use and what not to use. So that's what I'm doing. I'm listening to my body, and hopefully you can listen to yours too. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you learned something, drop a comment in the comment section below. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you next time.